Hi, I'm Miss Hearn. Let's get started. So if I tell you the absolute value of y is greater than 9, this means the same thing as saying y is a distance greater than 9 units away from 0. Okay, so we're going to draw a picture again. Give me an example of a number that satisfies that condition, that it's more than 9 units away from 0. 10, okay. 11, right? 12. All of these numbers, in fact, anything past 9, 9.1, 9.01, is more than 9 units away from 0. But are there any other numbers that are more than 9 units away from 0? Yes, -10, -11, right? Anything past -9 is also more than 9 units away. So what we are describing here is that to say that the absolute value of y is greater than 9 means exactly the same thing as saying that y is either less than -9 or what? Greater than 9. To say the absolute value of y is more than 9 means it's either over here in the left side of the graph or over here. How do we describe the left side of the graph? We say y is less than -9. How do we describe this part? Y is greater than 9. In general, we're going to notice that when we take an absolute value inequality that involves a greater than a positive number, when you have greater than, what you're going to do is you're going to, we don't want that absolute value, it gets in our way. So we're going to rewrite it as two separate inequalities. One of the inequalities is going to look exactly like the original inequality, just without the absolute value. We're going to have the y greater than 9. And then notice the other inequality, what had changed? It had flipped and the sign changed, right? Y less than -9. Now, why did I put or here? Because it's not physically possible for a number to be in both parts of the number line at the same time. If I said and, there would be no numbers that satisfy that, right? Okay, so that's got to be an or. Now let's think of a different scenario here. Oh, by the way, so on the test, if I gave you this question, which one would be the answer? D. Good. All right, what if on the test I gave you absolute value of y is less than 9 instead? How does that change what the number line looks like? Actually, this is really saying that y is a distance less than 9 away from 0, right? Give me an example of a number that's less than 9 units away from 0. 8 and -8, right? Anything between 9 and -9 is less than 9 units away from 0. So what we see here is, on the other hand, if you have absolute value of y less than 9, a less than symbol, how can we rewrite this without the absolute value? There are actually two ways. The way I like is to just say y is between -9 and 9, like this. But you may have also seen where people say instead, they take the absolute value of y less than 9. They say, okay, that means both that y is less than 9 and y is greater than -9. So when you have a less than, if you want to write it as two separate inequalities, you have to use the word and, because it has to be the overlap between the two. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please remember to like it.